So, my video review is over the movie Coach Carter. There's a coach who takes over a basketball team at Richmond High School where he makes the players sign contracts before they start the season to where they must maintain a C average and show up to class every day. As the season goes on, the players break the rules of the contract and he locks the gym and forfeits games while the gym is locked until every kid on the team has a C average. He ends up taking a team that never succeeded and makes it to the championship game where they lose, but the values that he taught them on the way of education and how to succeed in life, but beyond sports is probably a lesson that can't be taught very well by many other people. And there's a graphic at the end that shows the six seniors on the team. They all went to college after they got out of the high school, when the high school graduated less than half of their students on an average. And this is a true story. And I think the goal of the text is to show that even people in bad situations can make it out, and that there is more than just sports. I think that's what the author is trying to show us. And then I think that this movie relates to student athletes and just general public because there's a lot of stuff that happens in the film, whether it be with the corruption of the school because they weren't really trying as hard to help their kids succeed and everything. And then I think that sometimes in life, athletes, when they're have all the sports to do and everything, they just forget to uh they just forget about their education. And really it's all about being a student athlete. You got to make sure you keep everything up so you can play. That's first off. And then I think a lot of corruption happens, like and the movie just shows that here, because the school, when he first asked, he asked for grade reports, and then after that uh the teachers are we don't get paid to do this, and I don't know why you're trying to help these kids, what do they mean to you? And he was just trying to create a different culture for the team so that the team would actually be able to strive, and those players would become something more than just on the streets of California trying to make a living, where they probably would end up in jail or even worse. So he really takes a good measure trying to help out these kids that he really doesn't know that well. He just took the team over. And then movies that relate to this, I think, well, just anything that relates is Remember the Titans, because it's about coming together. He brings two teams together, which in this movie, the Coach Carter, he has to bring all of his players together and try to be one when they all fight within each other. And then there's a movie called Glory Road. It's about basketball and how this white coach took a university's team and added some black students, and he made it better for the whole program. And then I think The Art of Fielding that we read also helps with this, because there's a lot of relationships inside this movie that happen. One of the players who was kicked off the team at first, he comes back, and then one night he goes to the coach's house at midnight, and he's covered in blood because of stuff that he did, and the coach takes him in and helps him be safe. So that just, it really is a good part on that. And then three themes, I think one is leadership, just because he takes control and just he sets a good example for the whole community, and he changes the culture there. That's another one. Culture is a big deal when you're trying to change stuff. And respect. He tells the players that they don't have to respect him, but he doesn't need them to like him. He just needs their respect, and he respects them back.